The biggest project that our firm has done as so far is the Bank of America Tower at One Bryant Park. It's a 2.2 million square foot office tower right in the heart of Manhattan on the corner of 6th Avenue and 42nd Street, just behind Times Square. This is a building that's the Bank of America's headquarters in New York City, and they partly own and they occupy about 80% of all the floors. When the project finished, I mean, it's still, parts of it are still under construction, but this is going to be the largest LEED Platinum rated building in the world. It was a big exercise in convincing a bank to spend the extra money to go LEED, but now that they find that it's so much such a lot of good publicity for them in just spreading the message, and and then it's later on they came out with a whole plan they allocated billions of dollars spread over 10 years for green green research and green initiatives. The building produces it has a cogen plant. It collects a lot of the rainwater and uses it for flushing toilets and stuff like that. The third cellar in the building is an ice making factory, basically, where we have these we have 45 huge tanks, and what they do is that they chill water at night when electrical power is cheap, and then they use that ice in the daytime to cool down the building, so the load on the cooling towers is much less. So just like, I mean, basic this is a really basic technology, and then using then we have underfloor air, raised floors, carbon dioxide monitors right throughout the building to kind of balance out the fresh air and recirculate it as need be. All those kind of things, individual thermal controls, so those kind of things kind of help to make we hope, and we are sure it will make it a better workplace, and to make it a more healthy, more efficient workplace for all the bank employees that are there. And I think that's basically, at the end of the day, if you have healthier, more efficient employees, I think that's the biggest plus point that any organization can have. So I guess that was our selling point. I get a real kick out of, like the first time I knew somebody who worked at the Bank of America Tower, and he said, you know what, like I've worked for Bank of America for 25 years, but this is like the most amazing building. Like, I like going to work every day. And just very simple instances, like about, somebody coming and telling us, I like the fact that you guys put these individual thermal controls. So, you can basically control the microclimate around your seat. And so I'm not fighting with my boss, who always thinks that the whole floor is too cold, and therefore he cranks up, like, the heat even in the middle of summer. So, it's things like that you had hoped that they would work the way they do, that they're supposed to, and now somebody actually coming and telling you that it does. I think that's pretty that's pretty rewarding. And just the fact that, like, many times it's like people come and tell you, like, what, I could never have thought that this was something that was so simple as a solution, but you kind of just showed the way.